Hey, one question I get asked a lot is, should I offer bi-weekly mowing? So I understand each part of the country is different. We have different grass types. Some areas have sprinklers and others don't. Some get a lot of rain. Some people are in the desert. So I can speak to what I do for my few hundred clients. So for reference, all of my lawns are bluegrass or fescue. All of my clients have sprinkler systems. So we do offer biweekly mowing. Biweekly mows represent about 30% of our clients. We charge 50% more for biweekly mows. And each day we're tracking how long each job takes. So if a lawn doesn't make sense to be mowed weekly, we can talk to the customer. So here's an example. Maybe two guys can mow, you know that two guys can mow a lawn in 15 minutes. The client says, can you start mowing me every other week? Okay, we're tracking our time and the two guys go from 15 minutes to 28 minutes. Well, if you're charging 50% more, you're earning less. That is, in that instance, it doesn't make financial sense to go every other week. This client needs to be a weekly mowing client. And so we'll just have the conversation with them. Your lawn just literally grows too fast. It's taking us twice as long every other week. So there's no reason we should come every other week. We need to come weekly. And we can apologize to them, but that's just how it is. And over the years, we've probably only had 5 clients where we had to like dictate you are going weekly, and that's hundreds and hundreds of clients. So it doesn't happen very often for us. In the spring there are times where we understand. Maybe in May there's going to be a lot of rain and things are going to grow a bit faster, but in the middle of summer things will slow down. In the fall things will slow down. So eventually you get to the point where all the clients that have like the super fast growing lawns that they fertilize way too much, that's like impossible to mow them every other week. You get to the clients where they can be mowed every other week and you're charging 50% more and they might only take 10-20% longer. And so you have a good group of very profitable bi-weekly clients. So one issue that you'll notice with bi-weekly is that every other week you have a hole in your schedule. So let's say one week you have a bunch of bi-weekly lawns and your schedule is full. Let's say you or one of your guys is mowing $750 worth of lawns in a day. They have a nice full schedule. Well, the next week those bi-weekly lawns aren't being mowed, so maybe they only are working 4 hours and doing like $370 worth of lawns. And so when you're scheduling, you really have to pay attention to that, or you end up with a big hole in your schedule. So that's one thing to think of. So I have friends in Texas, they've told me that 90% of their clients are bi-weekly mows. So I understand my climate's not like everyone, where only 30% of mine are bi-weekly. But I think it's reasonable to give people an estimate of a weekly price and a bi-weekly price. And you cannot be afraid to charge more for the bi-weekly. We do 50% more. And if you're double cutting every single week, almost all year, that person should be done that needs to be a weekly client. There's no reason to be double cutting and going bi-weekly, in my opinion. So I'm curious what you do in your area. What percentage of your lawns are done weekly, and how much more do you charge for every other week? Love to hear from you.